Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fortnite Analyze video, a video series where I like to take a look back at some of my gameplay and the engagements that happen. Today we're going to be dropping at Retail Row, one of my favorite spots to drop in-game. So, most of the time I go to Blacktops, but today I was trying to change it up a little bit and I end up going to this house that has a basketball court. Sometimes it's referred to LeBron's house, it's referred to the doghouse, or I don't know, I call it Bron's house. And I was, I'm feeling like an all-star in this outfit. So I knew that another guy landed. I had a feeling he was going for that chest. Luckily, I was able to take him out. Really, what I should have done was aim up a little bit more to go for those headshots. I was kind of aiming low, taking those body shots. Luckily, I get a full shield right off the start. Also, for these gameplays, this footage, I'm gonna actually chop up to where all the little gunfights happen, because just watching someone loot a area for endless amounts of time is not the most fun. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but the amount of loot that we get in this house is actually pretty good. I mean, we get full shield, we get med kits, we get a shotgun, which you're gonna see in just a second, which we get a purple tack. I eventually change it out for a green pump. I don't know, what do you guys feel? Do you guys feel the green pump is better, or do you feel the purple tack is better? Honestly, when I feel like I'm shooting a tactical shotgun, I feel like sometimes it's a Nerf gun. Like, I don't know. The bullet spread, I think, is just something that has to, you have to take into account. You can shoot it a lot faster, that's for sure. So right here, I get shot in the back. As I'm leaving Retail Row, I knew that there was someone left. I just had a feeling. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to get to the circle. If he tries to engage me, hopefully I'll be in the circle. I'll be able to build up and fight him. Right here, I probably should have built up a little bit more, but as you saw, I took that time to pot up, and if I wouldn't have pot up, I probably would have died. I got very, very close to dying. If he would have hit one more headshot on me, or just two more body shots, I would have been done for. Luckily enough, I don't know how you saw that last bullet hit him, but it got him. I'll take it. So up here, we're gonna go take our time with grabbing some of the loot. And I think for a second I go back and I'm trying to see. I actually left a med kit. I forgot at this point in time in the game. I forgot that I had left the med kit. So I take a second, look for some bandages, just real close in that first house right there. Couldn't find anything, and I just move on. Making our way down over to factories. Just trying to keep an eye out for any sort of bandages on certain spawn locations, as well as enemies pushing in because the storm's pushing in. Trying to get up a little bit more materials. It's always good to have materials. I panic build a lot of the time. I try to do some sort of precision building as well, calculated plays while pushing and whatnot, giving yourself the height advantage, while also barricading yourself in is very strong point. You're gonna see kind of right here, although I do mess up a little bit, and luckily enough I was able to get him with a shot. I should have built up a little bit more. I kind of lost my eye on him. He was in between those two crates down there at the bottom. I figured he was, but I didn't know if I had missed him and if he slipped by or not. And luckily enough, I got a nice headshot on him. I knew he was weak. Pulled out the shotgun. I was able to get him. And thankfully, he had a medkit for us. So we take our time. We pot up. We drop both. All potions first. I really don't know. I maybe should have popped the med kit. I just knew that these ones were kind of quicker, and I was somewhat shielded. And I was trying to be really quiet while I was potting up to see if I could hear anyone else running, because the storm had just finished pushing in. If anyone had just finished healing, and this guy actually had a couple of med kits, so we ended up holding on to it. I do believe. Right over here, I don't know how you guys feel the difference between the suppressed SMG and the tactical SMG. I like them both. I feel like I miss my shots a lot more with the silenced SMG. I don't know. Maybe I should just take my time and always choose that one in practice, because I'm a fan of silencers. I love silenced weapons. They had I don't know, not camping factor, but they're just, they're stealthy, dude. They're slick. Take our time to grab these wooden pallets. Always great for materials. After killing those few enemies and collecting a few resources ourselves, we're actually up to fairly good stack of materials. And at this point, I check through my weapons, make sure they're all reloaded. and I want to start pushing the circle again. I do hear some gun firing. I believe it's to my west, southwest, and I decided to push. Right here, building up, kind of gave me a nice vantage point. I was able to see that man. I take a couple shots. I'm decently far away, so he can't really see where I am. He walls up for a second, kind of scared, waiting. I push up a little bit and just decide to watch. I see that building right there to the left, so I want to be cautious of that man, and I just take my shots. So yeah, we wanted to shoot that wall down just to make sure that the guy wasn't still camping in there. I have a feeling what this guy did, he just walled up, put up a couple walls, and ran to these houses, because I'm pretty sure it's the next guy that I get. He's seemed fairly new to the game. There's a couple that I get in this gameplay that, you know, they're the ones that hide in houses and in bushes and stuff and go unnoticed until like the circle comes so small and they finally get picked off. Honestly, if I wouldn't have known that he was around, if he wouldn't have mistakenly fired his weapon right there. Push this house, want to get the height advantage, wasting mats, and I drop down on the house. I probably could have, you know, stayed up on my stairs and ramps, but the main thing is I wanted to stay up on the high ground. I get him running away from the house. He has no idea. He whips to the left and fires. I don't know what that was. So here I'm at Salty Springs. You know, I figure there's probably going to be some people around. I saw something blue in that house. I wanted to check it out. I just fired my weapon. If anyone saw me fire my weapon and saw someone die, I didn't want to rush to that loot right away, just in case someone was ready to aim down sight to where that person had died, and then I'd come in their crosshairs. I want to take a second still to kind of look around my area. My stairs changed on me all of a sudden, so cancel my plan. But I'm just kind of looking around, seeing if anyone's pushing out of the circle. That doesn't seem to be the case, and I push the circle myself. And I said circle, I meant storm. Coming out of the storm to the circle. Come on, Frost. Anyway, making our way downtown. We see this big old base up on this cliff. Now, I don't know. Some people might call me a coward. I probably no honor. I guess I was a little bit of a coward, but doing this probably made me win the game. Not made me, but helped me definitely. It was a smarter move. Not that. That definitely did not help me win the game. I have a med kit. I don't heal up right there. I save it, which is actually probably a good thing that I did save it, because what happens later. Anyway, spoilers. So I decided to push this huge base up here on the mountain, which I'm not very good at pushing bases like this. I need to practice, right? Also, I can just do something stupid. I lay out a trap, which I very easily could have gotten sniped right here by doing this. It was kind of quick, but still, you know, could have gotten sniped. I come out here, I push. We have a little gun battle, and I get picked a little bit, and I decide to before my ramp gets broken down, I decide, because I mess up my build really bad. I mess up building really bad. I see that they're building, and I decide to take shots. I build a little bit, I get shot, and I'm like, you know what? Nah, dude, I'm out. I don't like this. I don't want to get. Other people might start pushing. We're gonna be in the middle of a build battle, and I'm gonna just get overwhelmed, and I'm gonna die. I do take my time though to look back, and you know, it's just, you know, I decided to take myself out of the situation, which I don't think necessarily is too bad when you're going for that victory. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys have maybe built down and tried to disappear for a little bit, disengage, and then re-engage? I honestly wanted to re-engage, but then I'm like, all right, where's everyone else at? Because we got 8 other people that are alive. I start to hear some gunshots soon over to these mountains to the south, southeast, or southwest, and I decide to go push up there. Luckily, I think I come across a noob. I don't know how much of a noob he is. I shouldn't say that, you know. I'm pretty newbie to this game, that's for sure. I really enjoy it though. I don't know. I have not enjoyed a game this much in a very long time, to be honest. You know, and like a new game rather, where it just so much to where I'm like, man, I really don't know if I care to play anything else. So right here, I choose to use a little bit of metal, because metal takes the longest to build and it has the lowest health when it's first being built. And I wanted to save my wood because it's the best for like quick building during gun engagements. And right there, I just get a couple shots on him. And unfortunately, since my ramp was metal, he was able to shoot it down fairly well. And here's where I make a very big rookie mistake. I have 10 minis on me. 10 minis on me. And I was so worried. I was like, all right, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get that med kit in the storm. And we'll be fine. I'll be able to heal up. But I didn't use my mini. Right here, I noticed. I was like, shit. I didn't use my mini. Pardon my language. Didn't use my mini. So I have 10 minis. Pointless. Can't use them. But I'm going to go grab my med kit. Grab it. And we're good to go after this on our way. But I don't leave this area just yet because, I mean, this was kind of high up on the hill. You know, there was a gunfight that was going down around this hill just before I had gotten here. I wanted to take my time, use the building mechanics in my advantage to peek through these walls and see what was going on. I see a guy up here on the hill across from me. Right here, I do an excellent job right there. Yep, professional. 100%. Professional. And I land every shot right here. Yep. Well, I didn't, but you know, they still kind of have. At least he has no idea where I am. I don't hear a lot of firing, a lot of commotion going on around, and the circle's fairly small. And we had a little bit of firing going on before, so in my mind, I was like, all right, a lot of people are just kind of camping in their little areas, their little homes, where they feel nice, cozy, and safe. I'm like, I kind of want to do the same thing. I start pushing my way to where the circle is because we got about 40 seconds left. This guy still didn't really have any idea where I was. I hit him. I picked him a couple times, and I was like, all right, it's a good time. And I just built some stairs, just because I was worried about getting sniped. You know, I was, and I don't know. It very well could happen. Also, stairs are a really good pushing tactic, like hyper building stairs in front of you. And this is where I decide to build up my little 1x1, lay out some traps as well. And some of the editing, I don't know if you guys build a lot and whatnot, but if you build and if you go edit through your walls and stairs, it's kind of unfortunate right now because it's kind of buggy where you choose to edit, you want to edit one stair or one wall or floor, and it goes to another one, and you can't select the floor or the stair, you know, like whichever one you want. It's, I don't know. So I just kind of skipped through here. I picked that guy up on top of the mountain. Unfortunate for him, he was trying to be sneaky and just hide up there. I see this person just behind that rock for who knows how long. Might have been in that bush even, I don't know, or in that cabin. And just has absolutely no idea what they were doing at that point. Got caught with their pants down, but they had shield. They had shield. So maybe it was a friend playing on like another friend's account, you know, it was their first time playing, and the guy was telling him, like, yeah, man, get the shields. Like, oh, you got the scar, all right, man, you just gotta hide. You know, I don't know exactly what happened. I'm able to get both my loot. I hear the gun firing go down. I did not realize that I actually had a jump pad until just now. I watched this gameplay back. I had a jump pad. I could have done something a little bit more fancy, but I hear the last two people fighting. I build up on that mountain, which was a really nice, which really you should do. You get the height advantage. I knew where that building was too as I pushed to get those mats. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Victory Royale with a little nice river dance. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay frosty, my friends. Until next time. Peace.